Hello, I'm Chuck Zimmerman here at the Madison Polka Festival. No, we're at the World Dairy Expo, and with me I have Mike Opperman with Charleston Orwig, a communications agency that's got a lot of clients here, I understand, at Expo. Tell me a little bit, first of all, about Charleston Orwig and then some of the clients that you're working with here.
Sure. Well, we're a full-service marketing communications agency, and we're housed just outside of Milwaukee in Heartland, Wisconsin. And all of our clients that we have, we really focus in agriculture and in the food industry. We like to say from the farm gate to the food plate. And that being the case, we have several of our dairy-related clients are exhibiting at World Dairy Expo this week. And obviously, we are doing a tremendous amount of work for our clients. We have 6 or 7 clients that are exhibiting this week. So everything from helping out with booth activities to public relations activities, editor meetings, media relations, and things like that makes it a pretty full week for us all.
Who are what are some of the companies or organizations you're working with?
Well, companies that are very familiar in the dairy industry, such as Westphalia Surge, Arm & Hammer Animal Nutrition, Diamond V, BASF Plant Science, who is also a sponsor of the Milking Parlor podcast. Hordes Dairyman, of course, is one of our clients, and we also work with Holstein Association, Professional Dairy Producers of Wisconsin, so we really encompass a lot of businesses here at World Dairy Expo.
So that kind of almost makes you the official advertising agency of World Dairy Expo. No, probably not quite. There's a few more companies here than that, but that's a pretty comprehensive list that you have, and so that, like you said, that keeps you pretty busy this time of year, I'll bet.
Yeah, I lost track of the number of meetings that we'll have with editors, but it's upwards of 30 meetings that we'll have with clients and dairy industry editors throughout the week. And we use that time to build relationships with editors and strengthen those relationships, but we also use it as an opportunity to learn from them of what they're seeing as the major issues in the dairy marketplace, and also share from a client perspective the activities and programs and projects that we're working on, both from a marketing standpoint but also from a technical service standpoint, so that we can share ideas and thoughts and work together at delivering communications more effectively.
Well, you're using some new media tools here, blogging, podcasting through ZimmComm and on World Dairy Diary. We're even probably going to use some of this on our agwire.com website, but I've already, in talking to some people here, they're finding that not only interesting, but I guess I would say a little bit of agreement with the idea that this is where you're going to find the producer of today, be he dairyman or corn grower or cattle producer of beef cattle, whatever. And so how do you feel about bringing that into the mix and in working with your clients on this, helping them understand better? Is that like part of the process here?
Yes. First, it's understanding ourselves and staying one step ahead on the new technologies and what's available as far as delivering communications. But we see podcasting as a unique and innovative way to reach the end customer more effectively, whether they're a dairy producer or a cow-calf operator, poultry grower, whatever. How can we reach that audience in the most effective way possible? And I think that audience, that core audience, is much more well adapted to new technology. And we see podcasting and any sort of interactive work as being an integral part of communications we're developing today for our clients, but also well into the future. And part of that goes along with educating our clients as to what podcasting really is, how you can get the greatest benefit from it, as well as any other new media. So this effort that we're doing at World Dairy Expo through ZimmComm and World Dairy Diary and so forth, we think is a very significant way for us to show our clients how effective it can be.
Great. Well, we'll do our best to make that happen. And you hear, we kind of joked about the polka music. We are here in the Charleston Orwig suite, and like many arenas, sports arenas, companies have their suites here. Well, Charleston Orwig has a suite, and we just got the ring and the arena in the background from us here, and it is probably one of the more calm, relaxing parts of the whole expo, because not only the music, but it's cool. We're out of the heat of the sun, and so it makes a great place for us to get together and do interviews here.
Well, it's a great place for us to do meetings too. We have it's booked solid literally all week with client meetings, and so it's a nice place to come sit. I've been involved with Expo for several years, so I just enjoy coming out here and sitting and watching the show. So.
Anything else about Charleston Orwig that you would like people to know in terms of what you have to offer, not even just necessarily to companies involved in the dairy industry, but in agriculture in general or otherwise?
Sure. Well, I think what makes us unique from other agencies is that we chose to be in agriculture. We work with clients that are involved in agriculture. We just didn't happen across an ag client and decide that, oh, let's work in agriculture. I grew up on a dairy farm. Many of my associates and colleagues grew up on farms, whether they were row crops or beef farms or hog farms or whatever. So we don't just do the work every day, but we have a very deep passion and for agriculture and really making a difference in agriculture that makes it sustainable for a very long period of time. And I think our clients appreciate that. We get involved much more in just developing an ad or a brochure because, frankly, there's any creative shop could do those sorts of things. What we're really moving towards is becoming a partner with our clients and helping them to develop marketing strategies. And going back to what I said earlier, how do we help our clients move their business forward by identifying their audiences and how to reach those audiences more effectively? So I think the experience that we bring really to dairy, but also to the beef industry and other livestock and crop industries really sets us apart because we live agriculture every day.
Well, we certainly appreciate the sponsorship from Charleston Orwig and a couple of your clients like Hordes Dairymen and also BASF Plant Sciences and their Nutridense product division. And so from here at World Dairy Expo in the Charleston Orwig Suite, with Mike Opperman, I'm Chuck Zimmerman reporting.